warming?
They're ready.
Because we could wrap her in a warm towel
Instead of this heating pad?
with that heating pad.
Ooh, even.
She says,
I shouldn't go in there with
okay.
it
Well,
holding a ringworm kitten.
Not any of us should.
I know, I think we're all
really venture into
compromised.
your laundry room.
Compromise. I'm now officially compromised.
Okay.
Okay, I need another piece of paper for number
I could
4.
grab a towel, open those little towels, and extra bundle, and she's probably just gonna go to sleep in that one.
I'm sure.
Put that in the garbage.
It's so big and smushy.
Yeah, when you smush it though, it totally is. It's
Mhm.
good. And it, with the wax on the outside.
What do you think? Do you think we can safely use that? If this was gonna be a difficult cat, we might need a couple of towels.
I mean, they said that he's friendly, but I don't know if he's.
Oh, okay, so he's just
But
a little
he's-
rattled.
Yeah, I'll see how he responds to my.
Do you want me to grab you a towel? Or
Yeah,
another towel? So is he all by himself?
Here, I'll just take. Yeah. Well, so he supposedly is friends with Jingle.
Okay.
Like they used to hang out together. So that's. But he's a little.
Do you
older.
want to pick that whole thing up and put it here? Would that be easier?
Yeah, probably. And that water.
No, I just put the water in there. Get it out of the way so it didn't.
Oh, he is big.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's bigger than
He's a
Jingle.
big boy. Maybe we can put the scale down.
Has he had any food? Oh, he does have some food. Okay.
He was not interested. I'll take the food chunk out.
Would you like to check the food?
Smushed out.
You want me to hold it for her? Totally needs a scratch.
Thanks. My Q-tip.
Oh.
How am I supposed to write? Oh, she likes it so much. She's pretty cute.
Sweetheart.
Hi, buddy. I know you're the birthday. I'm sorry. You okay?
It may have to be a girl's cat.
But we should just take this. No more stress for him. Sorry, I don't have any more hands. I can't help him.
That's alright. That looks super important.
I know, that's pretty cute. You should show the camera that.
That's very heartwarming.
Mm-hmm.
Food in my belly, food in front of my face. Got
Heating towel.
I might have to crunch down.
Yeah, you see? Here we go. There, you're on.
Love food.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we need to reassess the situation here.
So she can touch your face.
That's right. Right, don't get ringworm.
Don't get ringworm on your nose.
Jingle is like, with his ringworm tail, whacked
and
you so many
he's
times.
so affectionate.
I know.
Sort of like
Snack? He wants to rub your face and climbs up the front and very cute. Okay, here we go.
She's camera shy. As soon as we went in front of the camera, she's like, no, I'm not eating in front of the camera.
sweetheart.
What do you think, buddy? You had a horrible experience? Yes, he had a little bit of a traumatic trapping. Well, I'm assuming he's a boy, but I didn't know that. Oh, look how clean his ears are. Sort of. I mean, relatively.
In comparison.
He's a big boy, though. He's a grown up.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good boy.
I know, it's going to be all better. I'm going to get you feeling.
So do we think he's been contaminated too?
Well, I know that he was hanging out with Jingle, so and coming from that area, he must be. Maybe let's see if we can get him into the towel. Poor guy. Oh, he's not bad. He was just really scared.
Oh, he says I smell like a real boy.
He does. He sure does.
Beautiful.
He's very dark ginger, but he has a very Mr. T face. You're very handsome.
I'm guessing that's a boy.
You smell like a boy. Oh, he's very scared.
And be careful, you think?
Hopefully, it will be okay to have big boy with a little one and everything all in there together. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Oh, you know what might not be okay though is we may have to get him neutered very quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's probably big enough to be Papa.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to be in the business of making babies here.
I think
You're a
the
good boy.
folks would frown on that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so I wonder if we can get him into mom. And you can stay nice big crate overnight.
He looks pretty healthy, relatively speaking. Let's see. Did you have a very scary day so far?
Oh, sorry, and you said he's ginger?
Mm-hmm.
Ginger? Male?
We're assuming.
Weight? Sex? He's big. He's bigger than Mr. T, for God's sakes.
he's a grown-up.
Oh, look at those.
He's a
He's definitely a
He's
man.
big, strong man.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a little accident.
I think he
did. Poor guy.
Mhm.
He's such a eagle.
You're not as much of a kitten as we thought, maybe. No, but you're very handsome. We'll take you. Yeah, he needs a bath anyway, but he doesn't look like he may have already had his ringworm, his bout with ringworm. Okay, so we've got male.
You're very pretty. Do you have any weight on you?
I don't think so.
No weight under his chin?
I don't see anything down there. Nope. Do you have gingivitis like everyone else does? That's a ginger. He's like, don't do that to me right now. After my bad day. Very handsome. Okay, let's see. I think he might be okay. But just maybe he will let me pick him up and put him on the scale.
Doesn't seem too small.
Yeah. His little tail might be sore.
Yeah, he's bomb. He is more bomb. This one sounds good. There you go. Great love.
Good.
Good boy.
3.34.
Oh, you're
3.33. 3.33. Janky boy.
You need a bath.
Stinky man boy.
3.34?
3.33.
3.33.
So handsome though. Oh my goodness. He's a sweetie pie in training. So one of the traumas out of the way. Sorry, everyone. You might want to avert your eyes, everybody. Oh, look at that magnificent tail. It's very special. Okay, ready? Going in. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Poor little tail. 39.6. So elevated temperature. There is some blood on the thermometer. Oh. It's probably some of that is stress, though. I would think so. Hopefully, all of it. He seems pretty unhappy, but so good. He needs Suzanne or Lori or someone to come and tell him it's gonna be okay.
Do you think there's like Siamese or something with a longer face?
I know
in
there's
the mix?
definitely there is some Siamese there.
You're handsome.
I'll have to wait till he has something to say.
Very handsome. He's like a all over darker version.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, nice job. Good body heat, right? Thought you were warm before.
yeah, now I'm holding a heat pack and a kitten.
Oh, yeah, good job. Good job. Mm-hmm. Are we cat
So
storing?
Dr. Ferguson said she thought I wait a day or two just to make sure that they're stable.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's a bad decision.
For bathing?
For the itracongo.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a more hardcore drug than like a lot of the other stuff. So, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had a rough day. But is it all uphill or downhill from here? Guess it depends on the. Yeah, sometimes
Can't be
it's
tough.
all uphill from here.
Yeah.
That's not right.
No. Well,
Things are
downhill.
looking up, but it's all
Right,
downhill.
that's
It's getting
it.
easier.
That's what it is.
Downhill is good momentum.
Oh, your ears look much better than everybody else. So you can teach them. You can teach them how to clean ears.
He's quite sort of robust looking. He looks
healthy.
strong. Yes.
He's nice.
I got all that testosterone.
Mhm.
He looks so handsome.
So yeah, probably. I don't know if we can.
Are these guys
She's
too
on
young though?
heat,
Like
but-
they're not in heat. None of them are in heat.
Just Holly is 5 to 6 months, so she's old enough, but she's not in heat. That obviously in heat, but it's probably okay for a night.
I think for a night, I think they're just gonna be too
'Cause
stressed and
everyone will be-
traumatized anyways.
I know, and
They're
everyone
just
will be
gonna be
watching,
like,
and if
oh.
there was anything, then I can run
Come
over
running.
and do
If
something.
there was any romance, we could
I know.
intervene.
We'll make it as unromantic as possible. And plus, they'll all be snuggling, so
They
it's
will.
like,
All
all
female
the
parts
kids are gonna
will
be
be
there.
hidden.
Yeah.
All the kids will be there.
Yeah. Your ears are not bad.
Chaperone from the screen.
Your ears were not bad at all.
Okay, nail trims, no, we don't think upper wrist.
He doesn't see. He's got a little bit of just. I feel like that's normal crustiness. Although I think it's just stress. What's happened?
Okay.
What we're seeing is stress. We'll just.
Okay, so we have description, sex, weight, temp, age.
I think he's close to a year. Yeah, you're a good boy. Should we see if you have will you let me lick in your mouth? I'm sorry, my fidget tongue. Oh, his tongue looks good. Looks good. No, good no. Stinky breath, just like Mr. T.
Good mouth.
But no bad teeth or anything?
Not
Not that I
see.
saw. Okay, just a little gingivitis. But all the gingers from there have the gingivitis.
No upper wrist.
Maybe they can double check his teeth and get some neutered if there's some reason for stinky.
And the ears. It's hard to be a mom.
To balance holding the writing.
Holding a kitten and writing down.
What a good boy you are.
I know you were doing so good, and then I started writing, and then it worked.
He may be not ringworm. I wonder, well,
Are you want to throw a black light on just to see?
yeah, I think we should.
Because could we put him upstairs?
But then he would be by himself.
No.
Because I specifically got him because property owner said that he was friends with Jingle. But,
Well, we can't put him with Jingle.
well, we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would unless.
Do we do back legs?
No.
Sorry, sweetheart. Oh, no.
Because
He must hate that.
I think he could have some social life. But I don't want to expose him to ringworm if he's not.
At this age,
It's a tough call.
so many
know.
decisions with
I don't want
to be alone on his
Cat star? Are we cat starring him or revolution?
I don't. Does he? Let's see.
You want to call him? You
Oh, I think he's. Yeah, I know he's got it.
He's got flea dirt.
Yeah, the man's wrong.
So
Do you think
more
he's too big for a quarter pill?
Oh, good point.
I think I still have a half over there.
Oh, because there's one that we didn't do. I'll double check the math, but I think probably he is. I feel like it's 2.5 pounds. Where's the package? Yeah.
2 to 25 pounds.
So if a quarter does 25 pounds,
I
that
think
would be
that's one.
one tablet will do up to 25 pounds.
Yeah.
So 25 divided by 4, 6.
6.2.
And was he more than 6 pounds?
He was 3.33
A little
kilos.
over. So he's like 7-ish.
So he probably should have half of
yeah.
that.
So I wonder how he's going to like that.
Maybe if you come from behind, and then
Maybe if I put a little food
He
in
wasn't
first.
eating.
But if I just put a little morsel on his
There's some
tongue,
right
and
there.
then he maybe won't be so angry.
or yeah, maybe even if we just poke it in there.
Well, yeah. And then put it in all at once.
He might just swallow. Don't run away from me.
It's so tasty.
We don't have to do it the hard way, because
There
the
you
hard
go.
way would maybe just make you feel like you don't like us.
More trauma.
Good job.
Good.
Good job.
Good.
Would you like a little bit more?
Yes.
Would you are you hungry again? Are you like a little?
Maybe she has to pee.
Look at her go.
Oh.
Good.
Look at her go.
Good
That's
boy.
adorable.
Okay, that was good.
Maybe we need a little of this.
We
Want
need
a
a
little drink?
full-time nursing need for you. Okay. Meow, and you get offered snacks.
Good job. That
boy.
wasn't so horrible, was it?
That was cat star we got in.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, so ears, nails, everything else except
Blacklight.
black.
Are we gonna blacklight him? That's the only one.
I think we should blacklight him. So, because we might be making some decisions
Yeah,
about
let's take it in.
what he might like to have as a plan.
Oh my god. He needs a bath though.
Come on, have a snack. That's good, sweet. Oh, can I have some? No, where are you going, love? Where are you going, love bug? No, my little princess. No, my little princess. No, sweetie. Snack. Good girl. Oh my goodness. That's yummy, eh? Oh, that's so good. Good girl. Good eating. Good girl. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. I know. Okay. Need some more? Oh, I'll go for a stretch. I'll go for a little stretch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Come on, eat some more. Come on, Snoopy. Oh, tail up. Tail up. Oh, and purring. Oh my goodness. Tail up and purrs.
No. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Oh. Can you have a snack? Look at that happy tail. Look at that happy tail. Look at that magnificent floofy flippers. Floofy floofers. Oh, so sweet. Got the leaves coming off there. Oh, nice. Yeah. Get those nasty fleas. Yeah. Good girl. Oh, hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Hi. Are you finished your snack? Are you finished with your snack? She was hurrying.
It's a kitten cradle.
Her tail is straight up in the air with lots of purring.
So let's put him.
No, what do we think? No ringworm?
I don't think he is.
He looks pretty good. So
He's definitely
nothing
been
fluorescing.
exposed to
Right,
it.
but nothing, no lesions, nothing.
So now we have an odd number. So we've got 3, so we'll have 5 in there. And then, but then he would be by himself for a couple of days. So either expose him or he's by himself for a night or two, a couple of nights.
I mean, from a health perspective, I think he's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
So it's not like
He doesn't
not
need
like
to be
he's
here for 8 weeks.
Right, it's not like tonight's going to be make it or break it. He's not going to catch it. And if we're going to bathe these guys, the spores are.
Oh, you mean you're thinking put him in there?
Like
for the
keep
night?
them for the night in there? I don't know.
oh,
You're thinking keep him separate.
I think keep him separate
Yeah.
and just give him somewhere he can hide that's dark.
Yeah.
Like one of these are
He'll
live
be
things.
okay, yeah.
Because he doesn't seem like he's, I mean, I'm sure he's super stressed, but he seems like everything else is really strong.
Mm-hmm. His body
He
condition is
is
good.
gorgeous.
And then maybe just focus on socializing him.
Yeah.
And seeing if,
Because we would know probably within 2-3 days, Shelley, if he's going to be socializable. We can get him home right
Oh,
away.
he's definitely friendly. He's just scared and he's had a
Yeah.
bad day.
and he's,
Yeah, he's very handsome.
So do we set him up in there?
Yeah.
And then whoever socializes could see him first and then go in with the ringworms?
so, you have to go through there to get to laundry room,
We could put him upstairs if he's not contagious.
Mm-hmm.
but he is
But
from the
then-
property, so if you get like another litter
Yeah.
from somewhere else, you ideally don't want any property cats upstairs.
Well,
Exactly.
probably anything that comes in will probably be from the property at this point, I would think.
Okay.
I don't know. But there are 2 rooms up there, so I could.
Sort of save one for if a mama,
Mm-hmm.
pregnant mama,
Mm-hmm.
is laying in there.
Yeah. I just don't want to be going up and down between the 2.
That's the only reason why I
socializing
thought.
people. So we could set him up in there for now.
Do you want to go see your little friends? Maybe you want to see your little friends. You want to see your little friends?
Should we take your temp again before we
Is it
put her in there?
I
So
think
just
that
come
would be
back
a
up.
really good idea. See where she's at.
She's spoiled. She meows. She gets food.
Perfect.
It's like having a newborn. I need a diaper change. Do you have to pee, maybe? I know. Okay, let's do your tempy first. Let's do your temperature first, too. The stinky boy there. That was the stinky boy there. Okay. Well, oh, you're so teeny tiny. Oh, I didn't put it.
Come on in. That would be not enough.
Hi, Sweetie. Hi. Are we gonna do something nasty to you again?
Oh, but look at her little tail.
I know, she's had a happy tail.
She has a happy tail.
Not very much longer. Oh no, sorry. I'm very sorry. Look at it's Kim doing. I think it's
Her whole body just tenses.
I know, she's fighting it. Oh, fight it. Unless you gotta poop, then I understand. I know. There we go. No. We cooperate with us, thermometer. If I could kiss you, I would. Okay. Oh, good job. Good job. We're already at 38.1. 38.2. That's good. That's very good. 38.3. 38.6. Now we're going way up. Perfect. 38.7.
Oh,
Thank you, Bum.
We all feel better now.
Yeah.
Any more color?
No, not on this side. Wait. You need to make some more blood. Yep. Yeah. Not yet. Not out of the woods yet, but hopefully optimistic.
At least she has stuff to produce more.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything else we could do, like if we would revolution her, or would we? Could she stand a bath? Except then in between when she's drawing, she'll get so cold.
Well, I can hold her with heater.
I just don't want to send her crashing if she's kind of.
I think we should
shocky.
wait.
But maybe we could do the revolution.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, her ears are clean, so that part will be useful. But then if we end up bathing her.
And the capstar is good for 6 hours? But after that?
I think after 24 hours you can repeat it. So,
But if we revolution, then that will cover her after the capstar and.
yeah, unless we bath her too soon.
Yeah.
Because then we'll wash it. So, but I think I would.
So,
take a
you
chance
made
with
there in a
that.
couple of days? Assess her?
I think, yeah, I just think if we bath her and she's kind of shocky, then we could make things worse.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think revolution, yes,
Yeah,
but
I
back.
think that might
no.
be the plan.
Yeah. No, you will be stinky for one more day.
And because she had live fleas, the deworming will be
Mm-hmm.
repeated.
Yeah.
And it may be just that the revolution doesn't last a whole month.
Yeah,
Because of all the bathing.
I think that's fine. That I'm fine with. Yeah. Okay. So that's
Do we
good.
have
So
the
a plan.
revolution here then?
So,
There's a pink kitten revolution
right
right
here.
in front of
Hi there, little one. You are so adorable.
Okay, so now what are we gonna do with Mr. Warner? I
So
guess.
in theory, he doesn't need a bath.
Yeah,
And that would probably be pretty horrible.
I know. After his day, I don't want to have to do that to him.
At the
Hi.
same time, he could be a carrier. Like he could have
Oh
some
my gosh, that's horrible.
So I know this was always that's what if you just get the stress and trauma out of the way all in one day, then let them come around the next 48 hours.
I think that
So
he was in a separate
the
carrier.
whole time, right?
Yep, he hasn't been exposed. He's been exposed on the property just like any other cat
Yeah,
has, but we
and-
haven't bathed all of them when we brought them in.
Yeah.
I haven't bathed any of the moms I brought in,
Okay.
and they've
so,
all been negative.
perfect. Okay, so there's a
So,
history of that. That's
I think we can justify,
just making him so we
Making
can
him
probably do
come.
his revolution.
yeah, and then
Hi,
get
you're
him set
so
up
good.
somewhere.
You're so good. Oh, you're so good.
And then ideally should before too long, like maybe in 2 weeks, treat him for worm too.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we won't have him for 2 weeks.
So yeah, before he comes at home, he should
Yeah.
probably have some for sure.
What's this, Lovey? That? Oh, snack.
The only thing is, I guess, the feeder, but
Oh, he'll groom that.
yeah,
out.
it's not as bad. It's not like these guys.
Yeah, once it's under control.
Okay, so good, good.
You might just be so lucky. And then you've got 5 in that room, which is plenty. Probably.
Yeah, yeah. This is empty, Shelley? Yes.
Look at you, are too cute.
Okay. Of course, we've all been touching him.
Yeah,
I
it's not
think
a perfect
I feel like
house.
he's strong enough to, like, if he's made it this far and
I
he's
think
okay,
so,
he's
too.
probably already had it. He's probably self-cured.
So I don't know if that's him as your last one, but we should
Yep.
probably just write revolution.
Oh, right.
And
Did we text her?
Yeah.
So maybe,
We have
put him in
revolution?
a go?
Yeah, right now?
Just now. And there was leader present.
Yes.
So that's just like a reminder that we do have to use something else for the tape room later.
Honey buns, come on, every time I start writing, you start to wiggle. You wanna go in there?
Okay, so, I'm gonna just make a clean crate for him to put in for now, and then we can, when we're done and everything's clean, then we can set up a spot for him.
For that. He says, I promised just to hide overnight.
Yeah. Okay, one more clean crate. I'm not clean.
You're adorable. Come on. Okay, bleeder, present, and we get text her. And we revolutioned her. Right? Right now?
Yes.
She was number 3. Medium, yeah, extra cute and extra itchy.
A very manly pink towel.
Okay, so
Okay.
we have,
We'll cover that up. Maybe we'll cover it with that white, cover the crate with that white towel. And then put some snack in there.
okay.
Too interesting. Okay. Okay, so he's good. All right, so I think bath time for these 3. Or 2, not we're not doing her. Those 2 bath?
I think so.
They need, yeah.
So I wonder if we should wait on starting the hydrofungal for everybody. So you're starting it all. Dr. Ferguson's got you on a 28-day
Mm-hmm.
plan.
Okay.
So, and she said if she'll talk to you more about that in the future, because usually I think it's 21 days, but she feels like 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether we should get them all in the same.
Yeah.
You said that you already started some.
Yeah, I started those 2, but
That might be. I mean,
and that, like, because I think that the bigger one is definitely healthy enough.
okay, so maybe
I just I'm not sure about. We'll check the little ginger kitten just to see how he's, because his temp was.
it wasn't very high. I think it was 39 or something. Tabby, ginger, tux, medium.
39.1.
So it's just her that's really worrisome.
Well, you need to show everybody you're beautiful. Yeah, I need a bag.
So, in your opinion, do you think Dr. Ferguson can do anything for her that we haven't done? Other than
The only
exam or
thing-
listen to her heart.
Yeah, the only thing would be like put her on IV fluids or IV antibiotics or something. But her temperature is normal and she's eating and she's responsive. I think if she
So
was
it's
not
probably
eating,
just-
then it would be something else.
Okay.
But
She likes the snack.
I don't think there's anything that we can do about the anemia except kill the fleas and feed her
Okay.
and keep her warm.
She's sitting on her little heating pad right now.
Oh, that's nice. The other things I can ask her about, like, well, I'll ask her. I'll just ask her.
Okay, it's funny when the lights are just,
Yes.
I can't tell. Okay, so it must be like 4.
It's got to be 4.
Okay.
Time is 4:21.
Oh, okay, very good.
Are you guys good on time?
I'm good. I was just thinking about like the vet and stuff like that. But I guess if there's really nothing that she can do at this point anyway.
Because she'd have to be on a pump then, and then someone would have to take her home. Like, someone
Yeah.
would have to take her home and monitor her.
So I guess I would just maybe see if we could give her in a couple hours a little bit more fluid. Or,
Yeah.
And what the number for fluid is, because I don't know.
Yeah, it's there's a calculation. It's like 10% of body weight over
Oh.
24 hours.
Over 24 hours. Oh, okay.
But then you have to calculate the percentage of dehydration.
Well, then have a drink on your own. That'd
And
be
then
fantastic.
that's the amount.
Good girl.
There you go. So she's eating, drinking. I mean, that's all good. See if she goes to the bathroom. Let's see, Al.
Oh, good girl. She says, I want to live. She likes the way you make water.
She's like, I've never had
Like
fresh
you're
water.
cooking.
It's usually rain puddle water. That's what always makes my heart sad, right? Up into this whole life, like, what did she eat and where did she drink? Oh, that's good. She's getting closer to the bowl.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Here, shoot. Okay. Right. We could also put the cream like on if we had any topping stations, but I don't think that really goes much. But
None of them look like
active.
nasty.
I
Yeah,
know they
like
look
they're
more. They all look more healing. Okay. Back time.
Okay, just for the last clean. Do we put this, do you reuse this needle? Did you put this one on?
No.
You took it off.
Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah.
Yep, we took off the whole needle. We just have to get ready now for.
Maybe I'll change plug. I
Before
just
we-
did. Okay, good. Good job, everybody.
I just did. Well, no, because we're doing ring one. Plus, like, should we change suits? But we're already,
It's the same
they're already the
thing.
same thing. We haven't washed them yet. We have not washed them yet. So, we got all the whole thing. Did you want to just put this with this little leftover flora?
Yeah, we can put that on there.
I'll just put it in with the thermometer right now.
Where we can put you, little one? I'm getting ready for my close-up.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Maybe we'll put her back in the carrier then,
Yeah, I just.
in case. Maybe I'll just put her in the big crate for now. Because we're going to be taking out.
Yeah, we go back in there.
And we got, because we're taking out the other ones. You want to just pass me the little heating or thing is under there or the whole thing? Let's throw that in there. And what is it, that little thing? Food?
The food ball. It's like a cheese ball. A holiday cheese ball.
All right, I'm going in here. We're gonna keep my house.
Only. There's your water. There's your water, Sneaky. Okay. Now we're just like this. Do we look at them after? We're gonna switch to towel anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we have to look at them after. I think sometimes it's interesting, but
We don't, it's not a necessity. I need to be. I think one for the towels.
Now, so I'm just gonna drink some of this water and we'll use this to measure.
Oh.
Is that smart?
And then we're gonna clean
The room.
So do you want me to start?
Sure.
So we don't have another crate to put them in, right?
When they're.
Because are you bathing them? Yeah. So I thought I might crate them, pull them out, get that room going. So we have no crate, right?
We don't have any more clean ones, no. Is anyone in this one? I could clean this one out.
She is. We can put her with the other one. It doesn't matter.
Because we'll want. Yeah, I'll clean this one out, and then we can have this can be like the done crate, and they can go in there with her. We can just keep putting them in there because it's big enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then as we wash them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
do you-
when they're done. But what about mine now?
Do you
from
want
this
us
room?
to wash yours first so that you can clean the room?
Right.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. So I can bring them out.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
You can put the other one in there. In there. Oh no.
No. We'll put her in with the other two.
Yeah. So if you want to take her, I will take this one and clean it in the tub.
Yeah, I'll take this stuff out. That's all clean stuff, so I don't
Kind
want
of think we're going to remember there. Oh, it's a nipple. Nipple. I hope you guys are all friends. We're all going to play nice, right?
to. They were all together anyway.
Okay.
Well, originally.
Oh, shoot. And this is laundry.
Yeah, I'm going to take that home. I'll do that again. I'm just going to clean stuff out here.
Three in the bathroom's done.
I know that all the clean stuff ready to roll to go in the room.
I will,
Let me just grab that out.
Yeah, I'll give you a second. I'm sorry. My water's rushing. So the situation with this kitten is very, very different than the situation with Rain and Sunny and Hayes. And we are also consulting with Dr. Ferguson, so you guys don't need to worry about that. The flea and worm medication is what she needs right now because she's anemic from the fleas. The number of parasites have basically been draining her of her blood, so we need to kill the parasites in order to let her body build up a blood supply. So that is the safest treatment for her right now. And again, we are consulting with Dr. Ferguson on what we're doing, so no need to worry. One of the things that is really different about these kittens is that they are eating on their own. And if you guys watched with all three of those kittens, Rain and Sunny and Hayes, they were not interested in food ever, and so that's a big sign that these guys are just their bodies have been taken over, but they're still feeling well enough that they're still fighting, and the fact that they're eating food is a really good sign. So that's exactly what they need to be doing: eating food, being hydrated, and getting rid of the parasites. So that's the plan. And as in case you missed it, her temperature has already gone up. She had a low temperature when she came in, and it's gone up almost a full degree and is now normal. So her body is already responding to the treatment. So that is a good thing. We will of course continue to monitor very closely and very carefully because she is definitely
not in the stable condition yet, but there's nothing that they could do for her at the vet that we aren't already doing. And so if her condition changes, then I will take her into the emergency vet tonight. But so far, she's responding really well, and very, very different response than Rain was having. Hopefully everyone feels better now. There was some worry about the revolution and stuff, because I think people were thinking that maybe with those kittens that had an adverse reaction to the revolution. But
Oh, the previous ones?
yeah, like Rain and Sunny and Hayes and that one. That was hard on all of us, chat included.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 to 40 concentration
Yeah.
for that. When you look what those, I dumped them out for their 2 pig cavities to back in, but I gave them right now and just leave them for now, or we can dump them. Well, it's fine. That's just me. But if there's like an ear belt, we need to get out. Absolutely. We need something like this. Is probably not going to be so cool to me. Yeah. Yeah. We should set up a fish bucket. I have this. Where was that little one? I saw it. I have one in here. Oh my god, that's in the jungle. This is Bobby's tail. I know. I know. That's like in the scene. I already need more bleach in here, so I just need underneath. That's okay. I wanted them to go in there. Very excited in here. I'm gonna breathe this down in order to breathe. All right. We've got towel. And where's the those nippers probably? Yeah. I guess you're in here. Nothing else there? Nothing in here? Good. Okay. Oh, I just need to get a little. Who's to tell me to move? It'll sit in the, let it like, just marinate over here. Start some contaminated paperwork. So ringworm spores are some of the hardest spores for germs to kill. It takes 10 minutes of contact time with bleach at a very high concentration to kill the spores. So that's, look, there's some pea dirt in there. So just spray it on and let it sit for a while. And then I will wipe it down and then probably let it do it again. Because the first thing you have to do is mechanically remove all of the debris. I'm just soaking it first. Let's just step back. We don't have the results back yet for the PCR. So.
So,
Mhm.
grab me a towel. I'm
Yep.
on the ground, but I don't know. I'm just writing on the
Big one, little one.
That's good, I think.
Ready to tell you everything?
I know. It was donated by someone. Okay, so
That's mixed. So 2 liters of water, 50 mils of bacteria. It's a 2-person job this last time.
Yeah.
I did it by myself. I know.
Do you think if we put cat in here and then do the thing and then it's like flashing right in your face? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go get a cat then.
And we did Baylor as well.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Probably good, yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to get
You want to get a cat?
Yep.
You can. You want to use? Do you want a razor? This is cleaner.
We're going to start bath bathing.
So we'll need probably 10. Oh,
So you're gonna need one. You want to bring them both out in a
Yeah, we'll leave them. I'll hold. We can
Oh,
hold.
right.
We can actually keep them. We probably should try to keep them in there as long as possible with the solution.
Once
Yeah.
they're washed.
Yeah. At least once we
We
get
just try to do it for 10
let's
Yeah.
try to get that a little bit like further.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we
Didn't get it all the way in there.
yeah. So
But then it was like tails, and his tail will be submerged the whole time. That would be good. Like we can really.
yeah, it might keep them warm too.
Yeah.
If it's a little longer if we do it that way, but we might want to do that. I can actually put warm water in the sink. and then we
it'll be
can-
like a double boiler.
Does that sound horrible?
No, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, let's try that.
That's a great idea.
And go up to the scene. I'm sure those vehicles are all part of.
Is that instantly?
And then if you want to wipe yours anymore, you can do that while we're I need my phone back. Okay. Still in line across the room, so I don't want to go in at all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch my suit because I'll go in there and grab everything. And I want to bring active spores in there to grab everything else. So do you want me to grab the cats and bring you? Sure. I think that makes more sense, don't you?
Oh, wait, and then if you do those guys first, then
Yeah, and then I can do the room.
Yeah.
So, and then you can hand them back to me because I won't be contaminated.
that sounds good.
And these, I think I told one these washed up really good.
Oh, really?
I soaked them for like a half hour in the sink,
Oh, awesome.
and then I threw it in gentle cycle in the hot washing machine with more bleach, and nothing
Awesome.
happened to them. They came out totally
That's
fine.
great. Yeah, they're so nice.
So,
Nice and toasty warm too.
oh yeah, that's good. And then we'll put all the towels over.
Exactly.
Hubby's going on a
Try
boat
it.
ride.
We'll experiment. We'll have a system by the time
I know.
they're all healed.
Yeah. What's the, yeah, okay, so now I'm following for me to dog. And this is, service with your dog. I should at least put one of those back down on my sleeves. Yeah. Because then I'll just go out of my, into my street clothes at the end. Yeah. And you're gonna, and gloves and everything. I'm ready though. Yeah. And use both fingers.
The link, maybe we could use that.
Oh, it's in the, zip. Yeah, it's a good idea. It is. Yes, that's a good idea.
Just give it a minute. And then
Now we know it's like something more. Someone was saying that we would be Smurfs if this was blue. Well, at least they're not people breaking down like me. Oh. I just let the neighbors break. I guess.
I think you look like a minion.
Very colorful now.
Yeah.
Okay. Go away. Are you gonna hand out this way? I can hand out. No, I can hand out to you. Okay, I just want to go back to that.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Are you ready, Brett?
Because here we come.
Here
Here he comes. What's your bub? What's your bub?
He's like, uh-oh. They don't like my floating boat.
He's looking much prettier.
Mm-hmm. He
Close
does look
back.
much better.
Close of bath.
Good work. Oh!
She's gonna get a little bath too.
Yeah, that's good. Because my wrists are exposed anyway, so as well. Good boy. Like this is like you're getting snuggles?
Sorry. Too close.
Mm-hmm. Good work. Mm-hmm. Get a massage.
I would like to see that lady again.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Yeah, no. I'd like to go back to the feral forest, please. Ooh. Ooh, getting such a good stick to your tail. That's nice. Mm-hmm. What a good boy.
So, question: are we able to use the same solution for everybody?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. It's good we're doing clean ones first, though, because I suspect the flea dirt from the. We'll have to see how dirty the water
great.
gets. Little flea kittens.
This is good because your bottom and tail are slightly submerged.
It's good.
Warning.
There's not many bargains for it today. Mm-hmm. Even when he's wet and static and he's very cute.
Oh, you're so good.
What a handsome boy. He likes his little boat.
Just do some armpits.
Yeah, armpits are good.
I don't know if there are armpits on cats, but
I think so. This is a good bath.
he's so handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Would you like to start?
all right, I think we can safely start.
The clock.
I need something.
I put my phone over there to the right of the laptop.
Is it blue?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you do that because I don't want to wreck your phone. Surprisingly, the water is quite dirty.
I know, maybe we didn't do such a good job the first time. Well, I think it was a little bit of a, it's always a little hectic.
It might be interesting when we do one of the other kittens afterwards to
To
blacklight
compare,
them
yeah,
and see if it was just because
if that means we
had,
didn't do a good enough job.
yeah,
Or the solution we had maybe was bad.
or if the solution made it all
Yeah,
fluoresce because you know, I don't know,
yeah, like
loosening it up or softening or something. I don't know.
I wonder if, can you hold him for?
Yep.
You got, okay.
Dear toes, oh dear little toes, what a good sport you are. What a good sport you are.
Oh my god. But I can do that if I do this.
If you can hold him, I'll reach and flip off some more lights for you.
Okay. We might be able to just check as we go what happens. Are you a good boy? You are such a good boy. Look at this. Champion bather. Yes, you are chief of bathing prowess. I think that's probably enough. Maybe, or maybe that one too. Thank you.
I mean, close that door at all.
I think this will be good. Yep, I can see it. See, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
I know.
Whatever you do, don't put that thing in the water.
I know. That would not be good. Just want a
Oh.
closer look. See, like there's more down there. We should put black light bulbs above the sink. That would be cool.
Hey,
All right, sorry,
no,
then.
sweetheart.
We just wanted to see it. We'll see in 10 minutes if some of the lights go out. That secretion stuff just stays on there.
Do we want to flip some lights on and see if we can maybe just try combing his tail?
Yeah.
See if there's any point in it other than to entertain us.
I know, it's very fascinating. Let me actually find
The spot.
the spot. Oh, that's pretty close. He's like, my tail is not supposed to go that way. Sorry, buddy. Clumsy human. There we go. That's a good spot right there. It's amazing how looks totally normal. Totally normal. Without the black light. My face is not. Good boy. What a good boy. Interesting.
You could see if your comb glows too.
If I can prop it. Oh, what a good boy. There you go. You're okay, but you got him.
Oh yeah,
Do you need to
he's
shift?
just not enjoying it.
Okay. Let me know if you need to.
I prefer to be bundled up in a wet towel. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, when I heard that, I'm so sorry.
You got him. I'll check the time.
Oh,
We're halfway done.
all right. I think we should do a wet towel. I think
Okay.
this is too hard.
Time for it.
He says, this is really, really scary.
He's asking a lot from a little feral kitten.
If you want to brush my tail,
Mm-hmm.
you can brush my tail. Because I
Yeah.
feel like I'm hiding.
Yeah, that's better. And then I can do this.
massage his ears. And these
Just
are
like
suspect,
massage.
suspect spots.
I know.
For those ears.
That was what started it all. Here we go. I did this to Bobcat many times.
Oh, does that feel nice? I kind of like the ear rub.
That's good. I'm glad that he's being distracted from the tail combing. Let's see. I'm going to slop some stuff on him. I wonder if I do this. Oh, look, there's some. Well, no, that's not green. Probably have to just compare a wet gauze with that. What a good boy.
One of the pieces of information I was reading was talking about, and I think it might be old information, but about shaving long-haired cats. But then I heard something about it. If you shave them, it damages their hair follicle and makes them more susceptible.
Yeah,
So,
I have read those also. So it's like some people swear by it and some people think it's totally not helpful. I'm really hoping he's been infected since August, beginning of August. So I'm hoping that he's at the end of his cycle.
He's probably developed some immunities to fight it off. Just probably more contagious to everyone else than himself.
Yep. Good job, buddy. You're a brave boy. 2.5 minutes. What a good boy. Such a good boy.
This is when I grow up. I'm going to have this aversion to anybody wearing gloves.
I know. Or giving me a bath. Pretty good though.
Good ears.
Since I run a pair of rinsing bowl.
That sounds wonderful. Did you hear that? A rinsing bowl.
Yes.
It sound nice for you?
Do you like? Do you hear that noise? Water heater. This is good sometimes.
That's good for the washing machine.
Yeah. That is good. Oh, is there only one stopper? This then.
Yeah, this is probably, if the temperature's okay, it's probably rinse worthy. Is there only one stopper?
Oh, here. That's how often I've done dishes down here. It's supposed to work. It's working. Yes, that's good. He's very cute. He is very brave.
But wanted some attention, but it isn't what I had in
I
mind.
know. He did get lots of good snuggles this morning from Anne.
You don't want to think all humans are bad. Oh, he's the cutest little Jim. He's going to be lining up to take you home.
Okay.
Right, can I tap it? Tap it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's that right.
I'm wet, so. There we go.
All
All right.
Rinse cycle.
I got the light on.
then I can be the bad guy, and then you can be the good guy. So this one's temperature is happy.
Is that part of your glove floating in there?
It probably is.
Yeah, this is good. I checked.
Oh yeah.
There's been a breach.
We will wash thoroughly. Perhaps I will feel a little bad.
I know, you can just use that solution.
If you put your little paw in there, then we one less spot for us to use. Pretty green eyes.
And guy liner.
Oh, guy liner. Oh my gosh, I've never heard about that. That's so cute. Really cute guy liner.
Cute all hit me up.
Brisket.
Here's brisket.
Oh, so clean. All the ladies will love you so clean too. Maybe we could do some tummy stuff. Ooh. Tummy stuff. Oh, what a nice tummy. Oh, good job. I think it's pretty good. That's really good. I'll get him a warm towel. Sure, it fits your little bottle because it's not quite in water. Okay, here comes the rescue towel. Oh, you're getting a warm towel. You must be so special. Hi, I know. But you're getting a warm towel. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good.
And warm towel.
Ready?
Fresh from the dryer.
Oh, perfect. Oh, it's a nice warm towel.
Oh, good job. I wonder if I should change that lab coat now.
Probably get me out of here. And then go. Then I can. That is a nice warm towel. It is. It's a nice warm towel. Jingle. Very handsome. So what age do their little eyes change color? You said they
Usually between 5 and 6 weeks. And then they're usually done by like 8 weeks. Because sometimes it takes a while.
so like the blue, having the blue leave their eyes? Okay.
And it'll sometimes go from like they'll still look blue and some light, but once it starts, it's usually between 5 and 6. And here we go.
Sort of. Here.
Good boy. Maybe I'll just leave you hold it all.
Yeah, for sure. We made new friends today. That's what today's all about.
Yeah, new friends. Ready? Hi, Kittens.
Oh, that's stuck. That was gag worthy. That was not the best delivery. Did he spit some of it out? Not too much. A little bit, but not too bad. There's one droplet. We have to have it.
Oh, sorry.
Good job. I'm trying to dry your bum. Trying to dry your bum. Positive. Microform cat.
Oh, those are the results?
Negative for trichocyte.
It's official. It's official. Yeah, it's official.
So we are officially positive for ringworm.
Officially positive. Do you want to do his eye drops or is he doing eye drops?
Yeah.
You? Mm. Good job. Boy, oh, am I allowed to rub your tummy?
Tummy rub.
What a good cat you are.
Are the clean crates in here? Pardon me. I'll grab a clean. We have a clean. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll have we just one. Probably one, and then we can put multiple in. But I can get that out of your way. No worries. Everything is like I'm putting in everything there is dropped.
Nice. Nice.
You're getting a nice neat feedback. Oh yeah. Lovely. There's the lid. Thank you.
Yay.
Here's the door. Nice. That helps us get nothing dirty.
Are you on camera? You have it on camera.
Okay, dry and disinfect. Thank you.
This is the introduction box. This is where you're going to meet your friends. Oh, somebody sneezed. Someone sneezed. Goes back away.
Alright, that's ready.
Did you even touch your head? Alright. I can tuck it in?
Yep.
Okay.
One then. Have you done one? Yep. And go into the let's see. Do we need holly nail then?
Oh, what?
Are you doing holly next time?
Yeah.
Do you think
into here?
Yeah.
Are you asking what do you scrub this?
It was today. I missed it. Maybe, do you think she might do better with the stable? You might not keep her in there soaking as long, right? Because
I think it didn't work out very well.
No.
Like it's a perfect idea.
It's a good idea, but I don't think it was.
tippiness. I don't think, and she doesn't need a soap like he, because she doesn't have any.
Yeah, so I think
I wonder if we.
we wanted to comb. We tried. I don't know whether anything actually combed off. Do you think?
I wonder if. Do you think? No, I know that's a bad idea. To after her bath, take her out and here with him. And see if.
Oh, because you're thinking that she might not have. She has upper respiratory something, so but likely he's already had all that.
Quentin just has that little hand towel with the green stripe there. I think it's perfect.
These are clean gloves, so you're good. Yeah, I mean, then you would need to keep him here until he's well. And just keep monitoring. We'd probably have to do another PCR test before you make them adoptable.
Mm-hmm.
But were you hoping to send her home with someone? So,
Then we would have 4 in here that we were treating.
and 2 that wouldn't necessarily have to treat. I mean, we don't really know for sure.
We'd have to wait. We'd have to wait at least 2 weeks and then PCR and make sure.
Yeah, and that would probably be 1.
And it would have to not be romantic.
And what has your experience been like putting a confident kitten with a shy kitten?
I think it's helpful to have confident with shy. So I don't know how confident he is. Like I think it's been helpful for her to see Jingle. And they do seem to get along pretty well, but that solves the hanging along problem. But it is a bit of a risk.
But in theory, he could go home
Sooner.
in, maybe get neutered, a little socialization, depending on how he comes around. You might be able to send him home in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you had a wonderful home for him.
Yeah.
Then he's going to be here for probably when she gets well.
Because she could be better in 2 weeks too. For her
She's big
respiratory.
enough for sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And
She, yeah. And she's 6 months old, or 5 or 6 months old. So.
Are you guys? Don't we take
We're thinking about after the bath if we put her with him,
Oh.
and then we have 4 ringworm and 2
non.
if we can check her again with the black lace.
Well, that's where my thought process was because I don't care. I don't think she would matter who she was with.
Yeah, as long as she's
Either of them, as long as they have somebody.
Somebody
I just didn't know
warm.
if you want me to grab her so I can start disinfecting the floor. Are you ready for her to bath or no?
we can ponder while we bathe. But then, do you think we should use clean solution?
We could.
You just did Jingle, didn't you? And but he has technically, yeah.
Yeah,
He
so we
could be
could save
content
that for the orange
for-
for
yeah.
the other 2 and do a clean one for her maybe.
Okay, so yeah, and then we could just bathe her. Is she quite little?
She is quite little.
Okay.
She's 1.5. 1.8.
So we could just try and do her in here. We can't put a towel for her. Do you want me to bring her out wrapped in something? I think it's okay.
you may
Or-
have trouble. Okay. You may take her and go with you otherwise.
Her tiny little bottom here. It's a pretty big room.
Yeah, yeah. I think that might work out. Maybe they will get it here.
I mean, if they're ready before Christmas,
Okay. Do you know there's a new mock, right?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
if they're ready before Christmas, sometimes there's like a little boom of kittens. People like their hearts are
Yeah.
open and big right before Christmas, and they miss their cat that they were grieving for.
You are so cute. How are your little toesies? It's good to look at your toes all nice and so. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. You got some good snuggles today. We did some upside down massage time last night. It was very just gonna put a little bit more water in there. Maybe I'll check you on the back while we wait.
Can you see what you're doing without this light on?
Yep, I'm pretty much ready. But
Okay. I just thought we'd check her before black light. I mean, check her before baths then.
she might be the same as him, just built up an immunity
And she's older, so she would have had more time to get past it. Because I did already blacklight her and I didn't see anything, but
yeah, I remember not seeing anything.
you never know.
And she's got the same sort of quite a healthy looking foot.
Her little sore foot. Poor little foot. That's just dirty stuff. Jingle is outraged that he's alone and no one is snuggling him. This would be an unorthodox move.
There's nothing completely risk-free, right?
Nope. Your belly's so big. Would you like to live with a handsome orange cat? He's very handsome. You can't make out with him though. Not on the first date. Oh, little foot needs to be soaked. But I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
So she's probably the same
Yeah.
status as he is, right?
Yeah,
So,
I think so. The same, because they've both been exposed to Jingle.
yeah.
So,
And-
oh,
And they came from the same place.
yeah.
And so, yeah.
That's it's nicer for her to not have to wait 8 weeks if she doesn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's now. Do you want to do the thing on the towel like we did last time with her, or try to dunk her in there?
Let's try to dip the back end, because once we get the
Yeah.
back end wet, so maybe even if you just hold the little water pot, I will be the horrible,
The dunker.
I will be the bad person. And then I'm just going to place that in.
Oh, she's such a good girl.
And but then we'll just cut the little dunks. We'll just take those nails and get them in the water. There we go.
Oh,
Don't even notice it. All right. And then maybe we could go in the sink and have a little. Oh, except we're trying to preserve some of
Oh,
this.
just do that.
Until she gets cold.
What a good girl you are.
What a good girl.
Sorry. So I ran into the faucet. Too cute.
She's actually got a temperament kind of like Mr. Orange Cat.
Mm-hmm.
She says, a little bit worried, but I'm not mean. Whoops.
Look at her little pot belly. Poor little
Wormy.
pot belly.
Her feet look bigger, right?
Yeah, this one needs a drain.
Oh, so we might need to just wash that.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to soak it in this stuff, but I'll soak
Yeah,
it in
but this stuff will probably sort of.
start softening.
Yeah, I think you're just perfectly wet and lovely, and then we probably should start with a new towel,
Yeah.
and then maybe we can massage some
Yeah.
of this in.
Clean towel.
Is there like a poop? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Or is that from your foot?
I think it's from her. She had some litter stuff in there.
Okay, so now our little timer starts. And
Dr. Ferguson said food, fluids, warmth, dewormer, that's all you can do.
Okay.
And we're started.
Okay. Do you want me to move her back over there and then you can have her on camera while you give her love?
Sure. Do you think I should take these away maybe by now? No.
Yeah, you can. You can just throw it in the bottom of the sink or something.
This is garbage. Or just roll them out of the way. There.
Yeah. And then your friends can
Oh, she's so cute.
think about adopting you as you sit here
Yeah.
trying to stay warm for 10 whole minutes.
10 minutes. It's so mean.
Are you going to get eye meds? Maybe we could do that. What else can we do?
Yeah. While she's, I know, while she's bundled. I think I'll do like a 7-day extra. Just prophylactically. Well, that's not 30 seconds. Just give her some. So cute. Her little snout is so cute, so tiny.
She does. She has a very short
Oh,
nose for you. Thank you.
It's like dribbling.
I'm not sick. That's how I am whenever I'm overheated.
Oh, you get rid of it through your nose.
That's right. I don't want to be around you when I'm sick. There.
I guess I'll do some. I'll keep that.
You're gonna have
Is this clean for rinsing?
probably not.
I'll run it out.
Not probably super fresh. And so
Fresh.
he's in that one over there.
Yeah.
Santa laundry Santa Claus.
You're very brave. Aren't you? We're lucky that she's so handleable. I'm one of those.
Do you want to try soaking her paws while we're waiting?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you wash out the baler, I don't know if that's big enough. Or,
I've been using that.
or you can fill this up and I can
Yeah, we
put
can
her
just
right
put it
in there.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Try to make your late night workload slightly smaller.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's okay temperature wise.
Yeah.
Okay, just turn it. And then
There's a flame right there. Oh, look, it's already starting to open up. That's good. Oh, a little one. We'll just do a minute. So 30 seconds to 2 minutes. But it's already opening up a little, so I don't think it needs to soak that long.
Oh, yeah.
do you want a Q-tip? You could
Maybe use some gauze. Thank you.
It looks smaller. Like her whole feet look smaller. She
Yeah,
had paddles when she came
I
in.
know. It was so swollen. Good girl. You are such a brave girl.
And this one almost looked like it was like just a, I don't know, like a huge extra giant toe.
Mm-hmm. still itchy in those little ears.
Yes. Oh, feels good.
Oh, licking your finger. That's so
Aw.
sweet. Kisses for Gwen.
Did you want these clean towels on dryer while I'm clean in there, or you're okay?
I was going in and getting them. I have put on clean. I'm like sort of clean. I'm not totally clean.
Because I'm good. No, I'm gonna put them
There
back together.
There we go.
And then I can help with anything. Good girl.
She's so
Look
good.
at you. You're like a different cat today, huh?
Mhm. She feels like a new woman.
All those volunteers putting in the time, making you sweet. Peanut. Hi, Peanut.
She's so teeny tiny. So teeny. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? That is feeling better.
So that was the red flag with those 3 kittens. None of them would eat on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
For me, that's for me. And they just didn't. Like there's just something you get a different sense. Like Cassidy wanted to fight. He was fighting, even though he was in horrible condition. They were not really fighting. There's just something in their eyes that was resigned.
Oh, you've got a little bit of blood in your ear.
Oh no! Oh yeah, she has a little bit of ear mite trauma and scratching.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Poor girl.
I know. So
That just gently itched the outside.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, but it feels so good.
And that one was a little bit goopy after. It's been a little bit like goopy, so I've been keeping an eye on it. Whether it might, I don't know if there's maybe some residual infection from all the gunk. But
Mm-hmm. I'll probably just opened up her little scab for her. I'm so sorry. But it was feeling so good, wasn't
Mhm.
it? It was so nice. Oh,
that's better. A bit more will continue to come out as long as it's opening. That's good.
is that right? Is that right?
Okay. This one's a bit dirty.
And that one has no openings. It was just
No,
really
this is the one she
oversized.
did the cautery
Oh, right.
stick on, but this one I'm just keeping clean mostly. And we're hoping the swelling will go down, but it's kind of
It
interesting.
has gone down a lot.
You think so?
Oh yeah, since the last time I've seen it.
Because it's because it looked like it healed whatever had cut off the circulation. So I was interested if like
No, it's
Oh,
much smaller. Like both her feet.
good.
That one looked like a paddle, and this one
Yeah.
just had like this. You know, I guess the outside toe was so big.
Yeah.
They both look so much better.
She's got her little dainty little feet to match her dainty little body.
She says, "Yes, I don't want paddles. Not that paddles are bad."
No. She's got dainty feet. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
He's so cute. Let me get in there with the kitten. She gets that clay litter is not so good at,
Oh yeah.
but they like it. Oh, who's being noisy? Upstairs. Oh God, there we go. Let's see. Oh, that's better. Because that is all part of your skin. So that can stay. That part can stay. Good girl. Good girl. Turn time's up. Alright, good, good. the rinse is ready.
Okay, little one. You ready for your rinse? And then you'll get a fresh towel, I think.
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute.
So I will be leaving you and I will slowly make my way to the exit.
This is a departure.
Everybody out of the pool.
Someone forgot to tell these people that cats aren't water animals.
Cats don't swim. Good girl. You're almost. Hopefully, this is the last bath you will ever have to have here.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be a lucky break. Run down her brisket.
Yes. And then you
Belly.
just get her bottom to
Oh yeah.
maybe come on the water.
I'll splash it like a bidet. I'll grab her one.
Did you hear that? You get a warm towel. And you get to meet your new friend. He's so handsome. Yeah, you get to tell him all about your visit. Yeah. Look at your beautiful little toes, huh? I know.
Alright.
What a good girl. Do you want to get Debbie? Or do you want to go? Maybe you want to do it because she's probably way more comfortable with you, and I will clean up and set up.
You have a clean mop on. You are very good girl.
You are wondrous.
You're gonna make a friend with me.
Older gentleman. They look like kind of fun. Two to go.
Yes.
Thank you for doing all that cleaning.
Oh yeah.
How are your lungs?
Clean in there.
Should we
Oh,
get back in there and then maybe she
Yeah.
can go in there on a fresh towel or she waits for
unless you
want to you want to just make it nice.
Yeah, we'll put out maybe some lock stuff for the pieces. Well, I guess not really. I don't get too much practice.
Oh no.
I can walk it. It's right here. Practice it. Has he been rinsed then, or he's going to be
He's
rinsed
done.
now? No, he's done. Do you want me to put him back in here?
Yeah. He would probably love you
And
forever.
also the little
the little girl can go in there too.
Oh. Okay. So she's gonna contaminate our cleaner.
We could just wipe her down with a damp cloth.
We could give her a little bath.
We could spot soak her.
It's okay.
It would just be getting her dry fast.
Yeah.
I don't need that bug.
I think we just.
He's like, I'm ready.
I know.
I'm so ready.
I know what Kim's saying. It's
I know.
very
Pretty dirty.
tempting
I know.
to
We could either damp cloth
or just
and have a warm dry towel to wrap her in. I have the ointment we could try to put on and keep her wrapped for long enough for it to soak in.
or you can just do like 5 minutes because
Yeah.
depending on where you read, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's
Mhm.
5. So do 5
If
minutes.
we had like a series of hot towels to keep wrapping her in,
and someone just to hold her and keep her.
really warm, it would be nicer to have it become cough.
And for like Kim said to
And her temp did go up.
Yeah.
And she ate, she drank.
And she got fluids.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That would be nicer for everybody.
Yeah. And I think Kim will feel better.
I think I will. We will all feel better.
And if she's finished that, then she needs to hold her.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, because I think there's a little bond there already. That's cold. I'm just gonna add some hot water. We have a new plan.
Oh, new plan. What's happening?
I think you'll approve.
We're gonna do a quick bath. And we'll have towels in the dryer, we'll just keep doing warm towels.
Awesome.
And that way she'll not contaminate the room that you just
Yeah.
worked so hard to
Oh
clean.
my god, I was totally doing
no.
It is.
Yeah, as long as we just are really careful to keep her warm. And her temp came up already, so that's good. So
But we're putting Holly in with the ginger. Is this, or Holly's going back in here? Holly's gonna go in with big ginger.
I'm debating whether to take them upstairs.
Oh, okay. So do you
Just
want me?
because we go.
Well, you want me to mop that room in case?
And then I have a camera set up upstairs too,
Okay.
so we can keep an eye on the. Otherwise, we can't necessarily keep an eye on
The
them.
floors upstairs, do they have the boards?
They do. Yeah.
So it does leave a little
Oh.
harder to disinfect.
Oh, with one of these mops for sure, but you know that other sponge mop, they're better because you
So
can
good.
get it in the corners with it, like off the side of it.
Or they could go in the bathroom upstairs.
Hey,
So the bathroom.
whatever you guys decide. What do you? So, Holly's done, bath and rinse.
Yep.
Okay.
So these two can actually go into their place.
Well, do you want me to help Gwen while you figure out a setup?
It's not going to be. We're just going to have to walk through the room. It's not the end of the world.
To get to the laundry.
We'll just have to be
But we're
careful we're
hoping
not
that they're not right.
Yeah, we're hoping we're not contaminating them and they're not contaminating us.
Right.
That's the hope.
But so that taking ringworm laundry through there.
It would be, yeah.
The upstairs bathroom, is it sort of the same size as this
Yeah.
bathroom?
Mhm.
Close?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a smaller space.
Yep. Might be easier for socialization.
Very cute.
But,
And then I can see the point in doing that too,
Mhm.
right?
because then there's,
And the floor is like linoleum or whatever,
Mhm.
so it'd be really easy to
Yeah.
disinfect. If it turns out that when you PCR them, then
Mhm.
they come back positive.
Just reminds me of Bobby. Oh my
I
God,
know.
it's ridiculous.
there's a twin to her at the feeding station, but not quite as thin.
No, oh my god, it's so cute too.
So you could, if you did a PCR,
I think we have to wait because of the baby. We have to wait probably a good 4 days to do PCR
for it to be
for it to be accurate. We don't know. We're guessing. this is what we've.
So if they went up there and they were up there for 4 days,
Mhm.
and then you PCR them both,
Yeah.
if they're positive, they come back down and go in
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, you could continue at
Yeah.
Congo with her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think so. And
That would give her protection.
in
That
case-
seems like a good plan. And then,
Let me put on something and I can hold her.
I mean, it's minimal risk that anything's going to contaminate them.
And then if you did happen to get like, a cat or something,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't contaminated your upstairs rooms, and you could always wash those rooms from the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Of course, there's no window in the bathroom.
It's sort of depressing, but if it's for only a week, 4 days, and then PCR test.
But this might be okay. I mean, it depends. I mean, we're not bringing everything I have in there today is in there. They're bedding, so it's in that room. So we shut that room, and then I'll take the towels home and do them at my house. I So think it'll be okay. It'll be minimal. and then we'll be bathing It's
uh,
her. less than they've been exposed to every day.
A little foot back here in the house to make us mentally
Yeah.
stop and go, just wait a minute,
Yeah,
make sure that you do the
or at least change your shoe
Yeah.
covers or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me. Want me to quickly mop this for her?
Sure.
Like,
Do you know how to change those light bulbs? I have light bulbs, but I don't know how to change them.
can I stand on? Yeah. Okay, I'll do my mop this side.
Do you need a light?
Look at that.
Shoulder, because we can do this.
That's bizarre.
I know. You might even just have to, they might be those pop-in ones. Can you look at the base of the replacement ones?
Well, I don't know if I'd have to look at them from upstairs. I think it's the kind that there you go. There we go. Oh, I don't know how I did it, but okay, so
Awesome.
is this, do you know if this works or not? This thing show?
It does work. The bulbs have just all burned out.
Okay.
And I have to go upstairs to get the other one.
So we'll just do that last thing.
Yes. Good job, Keithies.
So what was the answer? How did you do it?
I don't know. I think I did that, and then it just kind of came out.
I think as long as we can get even just one of them going, I think it will be good.
Are you feeling warm?
Okay, so I could probably start with somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody little. Do you care? Is there an order?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, guys.
You'll probably have the least resistance from the ginger one. I could try putting her in the crate with him, but I'm not sure if that's close quarters for a first meeting.
Yeah.
Might not go so well.
I know.
Oh, look at you with the little bitey one. You might need help with that one.
Maybe I'll just wrap it in a towel. We'll start.
It's gonna be very ferocious.
Yes. And if you feel the urge to bite, you make sure to bite the towel. There. Got your little feet in the wet. 1, 2 feet in the wet. Gotta put that little foot down. Good job. There we go. Fine. Yes.
Do you think it would be okay to put her in here on a clean towel? Or no? Because she's always in there. Unless you need help. Good job. I'll put her in here.
I think we're okay. She just had a little moment where she was not feeling it. And she said that she thought I should have a bath at the same time.
Well, maybe you should.
I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm okay with not having ringworm. So that was a bit of a bigger baler. I can help myself. Bigger baler.
Where are they? Shall I find them? I'm not gonna know. I'm freshly scrubbed.
They're in the laundry room. You know, if you're facing the washer to the left, above like where the laundry detergent is, on the shelf back there.
Oh, so you don't even have to bring their laundry.
No, that's an old school one up there. Which sometimes I think is better because it's actually soap stuff, but I don't know how that works.
There's a little bit left in that thing too. Should a bit cleaner. I know.
And her tail is long as hers.
Can we just sit down? Oh
That's
yeah.
nice. Good job.
You were so good.
You are
She's like,
so much better. Oh, she
She
had a
says-
stressful day. And then
she says there's some stuff I like today. Something about ear cleaning and cat food sandwiches.
Wow, she's already celebrating. What a good girl. She's not so bad with fleas either. I think when we do the other two, the water will be red.
Oh, so we're probably doing it in the right order then.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Hi.
So good. What a good girl.
So you are going to still need revolution. I think she's wet. Do you think we can start the timer, or did we
Yeah.
already start it?
Just toss this on because I have it. Okay.
Start it. Right, me. Oh, I don't.
There we go.
Just a little bit. Massaging.
It's a pretty puny towel.
When you're out of the water and you just massage.
Oh, it's so nice.
Get it down to the corners.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So thank you for giving me a towel.
That feels good. Her face. Oh, I'm so happy that this is a pretty remarkable
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. So I tried my words before and they didn't seem to work. And so I'm just conjuring up a new plan.
Luring you into
Quite figuring it out yet.
you are so sweet. Oh my.
Using cat powders to overpower you at a later date.
Yeah. I love the hair.
I'm gonna try to semi-quietly run some rinse water. Do you want to have
Let me
her over
just
there?
take a peek at the. Let me just take a peek while
I'm gonna
she
put her here.
Yeah,
Beside
sure.
that. And then just gonna check out. Feel some scabbiness. Yeah, it's amazing how well it hides. But there's some healing. See? Oh, tiny bit of. So do you think the getting it wet makes it more visible?
I think either that or like because the hair is wet, it's easier to see to the base or something. But see, like I looked on her forehead and I didn't see anything, and now it's pretty you can actually see. But
Oh, honey.
so
That's interesting.
where's that flea comb? I'm gonna just make sure I get in there with some stuff.
Oh, there's a flea. Giving you a comb over. She says it's not a very flattering do. I don't think Kim would approve. I think she's come to the realization that we don't want to eat her.
That's a good. She's
That's
very
fun.
smart
Mm-hmm.
to figure that out so quickly. This is interesting.
Do you think any of it comes off or not really?
Well, I'm not. I think I combed the crusty part. Some of the crusty part is on the comb now. I'm just gonna wipe it on the towel. Yeah, you're so cute. Look at that little face.
Oh, she must look at the camera because I look so pathetic. Nothing more pathetic than a wet kitten.
No, I feel like I need to take a picture of her patheticness since my camera is here. Oh, she's so sweet. Find your light. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. You are so sweet.
Look at you.
This is amazing.
She says, I'll get you later when you're not
I
looking.
know.
I'll wait till you're asleep.
Oh, hi.
How's it going? How are you? So you don't want to bring more. You
Oh,
stay
that's
right here.
exciting. The audio's on, just so you know.
Cool. Hi,
And we're
Hi,
doing-
hello. Hi, Angie. Nice to meet you.
You too. We're doing some, or maybe I'll just do it.
I just dropped this, huh?
And so to see how they go from like not really being into cats and not understanding, and then like at the end
What
of
are
the
you
year,
making us learn? And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that is so cool.
I know at the end of the year they're like super into it, and they're like they do their little adoption skits saying why they would be good pet owners.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's great. She does like the best. Like she used the naming thing yesterday to teach them critical thinking skills and like why would this be a better name than this? And they both. She's
That's really special.
yeah.
Oh, I wasn't really planning on going back into the swimming pool.
I know. I thought you were done with this. Look at you. You're single-handedly dating the most ferocious feral.
She's
kitten
being
I've
really
ever
sweet. She just didn't like the idea of going back in there. She says, and I don't blame her.
Let me get a warm towel ready for her.
She says, I'm done in the pool. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, I know. I've had quite enough of this swimming pool.
Wow, that I can't see. I'm just looking at the walls. That is awesome. All right, I'm ready when you are.
I think she's ready. She says, save me. Do you want to do it over here?
Yeah.
So then we can, I think I'll have the tail tucked up again. Hopefully. Like,
Oh, that's
that
good. It's so warm.
was not what I had in mind at all.
Are we good with, need another bag? We need, how many more baths are we doing? One more?
2 more.
2 more.
We should do maybe the teeny tiny one next because we're
Oh,
running
and then
low
we
on
can
towels.
trouble you to keep her warm.
Of course.
Oh,
Trouble, yes, that would be horrible.
What did I tell you? Bonding?
I know. It would be a hardship. Major hardship. So we'll get you dry enough for revolution. And I think we will wait a day on the
Okay, so we're gonna use this room, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'll mop it quickly then. Just in case. I mean, nothing's been in here, but we've been pretty. Yeah.
and probably minimal accoutrement. Oh, but that's what you think all that stuff yesterday. What do you think about this? You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
And so you pre-measured this for her?
Yes.
Okay, and then that's her revolution when we're ready.
Yes.
And then she's good for the day.
Very
We just have 2 more.
I know. There's a lot. You're doing so well. I'm very proud. The tail's not covered. Oh, so much better. Much better. Oh, you're cute. So cute. Yes, we are aware that other things fluoresce under the black light. But Microsporum canis, about 50% of it, will fluoresce a bright Granny Smith apple green. And when you see it, when you see the hair shaft itself fluorescing, that's a pretty good indication. It's not a reliable way to rule out ringworm, but it is a helpful tool in diagnosing suspected ringworm. And we did get the PCR test results back just now for Jingle, and they are positive. So we did not do a PCR yet for Holly because she didn't have any lesions, and she is still not fluorescing. And so because of that, we're going to try putting her with so nice. We're gonna put her with the new guy because he doesn't fluoresce, and there's a little bit of a risk no matter what we do with her. Basically, if we keep her with Jingle and the ringworm crew, then she's here for a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks being treated. And that's not fair to her. But you know, there is a risk that she like teeny tiny one. But we think this is the least risky, nicest way for her to be able to get into a home faster. And hopefully she and Mr. Ginger will get along, and maybe they can be adopted together sooner. So we have a plan. Okay, I'm gonna put you back. I think I can help you this way. Oh no, I'm not putting you back. This. I got myself this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, but we got this. You're so sweet. You're not going back to me so much after this, but good girl. And the bottom thing is broken.
I used to have a little duct tape on it, so when I'm using it, the bottom doesn't fall.
Yeah, it will sometimes pop off, and then all the dirt goes all over. It's not that fun.
I'm sorry. Are you able to?
Yeah, let me when you have a
sec.
room, and then.
Oh, you are so little. Yes, you are. Do you want to come over there?
Yeah. I just feel like, that's not Holly.
Did you
Oh,
get some
she's
in your
okay.
mouth?
Okay, what do you need?
I think just a timer.
Oh, okay.
And
Good timer.
okay, and then maybe a tiny towel, and we can maybe massage her a little bit. This water's pretty warm. This water's pretty warm. Right here. Just a little bit more. Oh, no, not feeling it. Thank you. How about you just get close to me? How about that? Is that less scary?
Keep in there.
Okay. Oh, she's so tiny. Is that warm? It doesn't make it so nice. I thought it would just blot a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Here, and then maybe we could rub it into her skin.
Did we put Revolution on her?
We did, so
Okay. Well, that's okay.
it probably won't last as long as we might have hoped.
That's okay. Oh, right. I'm not trying. Oh gosh, she's gonna need, I think, a real bath too.
Oh, she's so yucky over here. So yucky.
Or maybe when we rinse, we can try to. Oh, that is wretchedness.
Oh, good girl.
She is a good girl.
Let me just try to get some of this down to your skin. Look at that little
Oh,
belly.
that poor little belly and all that flea dirt. Oh, terrible.
Sorry. said, I find it very scary in the tub.
Yeah.
This is better, she says.
Yeah. It is scary in the tub.
Just a little time. Ears. Just a little wipe.
Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, look at how tiny she is now. How big her ears are.
Carry on. Carry on. I will just.
Mr. Jingles is not having trouble getting out.
No, he's
Even if
so
he's-
cute.
Instead of stay here till he's a year old. He's ridiculous.
He is ridiculous. I think, oh, I should see if Miss Tyler was able to get names.
Is it a local classroom?
Yep, there. It's Holly Elementary in Delta.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember them.
Yeah, they came out
Yeah.
and did a tour and stuff.
Yeah. They're so lucky they have the best teacher.
I know. She's so great. Oh, where are you going? Look at all that.
This is the little one?
Mm-hmm.
Can't even recognize her now, hey?
No.
Tiny she is.
All that fluff
Oh, look at the.
just hides, I know, all the flea dirt.
She's like, Leo, all ears.
I know.
And she's wet. Come
Oh,
on.
my little satellite fishes.
This is why when you see a kitten and you think it's okay,
Look at her skin and bone. Look at the collarbone.
that fluff hides so much. You can see all the flea dirt in there and her little pot belly. You just can tell that she's been struggling for quite some time.
Oh, those little legs. Oh my god, my heart. It's still my heart.
Yeah.
Keep you warm that way. Did I get on your face? Thank you. Thank you for wiping my face off. Her accuracy leaves something to be desired. Yes.
Oh,
Not crazy about her accuracy.
there we go. Here we go.
You want me to hold? You want to get the room ready
For
for these two?
yeah, I can do that. Do you want to hold her? We're trying to keep. The goal is to keep her warm, super warm.
Of course.
Super
Oh, it feels warm. What's under in there? The water?
Yeah.
Or is there the
And we
bleach
can,
pad
we
in
can
there?
even like
Is it bleach or rinse?
Water and bleach.
we can even like we could like keep her wrapped up and put her in.
She's
the
not
tub
shivering at the moment. She
Yeah,
seems
so
to be
if
okay.
I think it's getting cold. Just let me know. And they were just trying to kind of massage the moisture down to her skin, so that the treatment gets on her skin.
Not on.
So we're not
her.
really trying to dry her out. We're just trying
Right.
to keep her warm and
Oh, she looks like she's
soggy.
enjoying it. Maybe.
so cute. I'm gonna check your pockets before you go home.
Yeah. If you didn't have ringworm, you might be in my pocket already. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I love them all. It's not good. Oh, you want to hide your face? Oh, hide your little
Oh,
face.
those ears.
Killer. Massage your cheeks. Let me get your nose just in case. Let me get your nose. Hi, sweet Laurie. Hi, sweet Laurie. She's sleeping.
Maybe work on running some strict her too much. Be easy to rinse her with a cold sink than a
Oh, I don't like that.
I know. Just turn up the water. Oh,
She's like, I got good ears now. I can hear that. Oh, little bub. Hi, Mom.
I've never had a kitten fall asleep during a bath. Somebody's warning coming. Oh, there's one already open up in here, half full still. In the bathroom. Beside the toilet. Look at all the red from the
The dead,
the bleeder.
Yeah.